Hi, this is Abigail Joy with I Am Marketing. I have Eran Eyal, CEO and founder of Shoppin. So could you tell me a little bit about what Shoppin does and what it's used for?
Well, what we're doing is we're building a decentralized Amazon on the blockchain.
Oh, wow.
We're using one universal shopper profile for the entire web. So you get one shopper profile where the retailers work to give you all your data so you can use that and share it on every website that you go to have the most personal experience. And we give you a cryptocurrency so that the retailers can pay you to access your data. So you're the major beneficiary of actually having access to your data.
Yes.
And there's a real clear use for it when you go into all kinds of stores.
Very nice. Well, what is your background, and tell me a little bit about your team?
Well, I was born in Israel, grew up in South Africa, moved to Williamsburg about 4 years ago, and I've built and sold 3 tech and design startups.
Nice.
So, which was an incredible adventure that's led me to this point.
Yeah.
And actually, the real superstars here are our team. I'm definitely the least impressive person inside our team. Well, it's true. If you have a look at that, for example, our Chief Technical Officer, Devaka Rayapati. Devaka built Priceline for 15 years. He was the first engineering hire at Priceline and the principal programmer for 15 years. So he architected Generation 1 and Generation 2 of Priceline. That's the current version you're using now.
Wow.
The VP of Engineering of Priceline is with us. He was there with Devaka for 15 years.
Wow.
And so is the lead of engineer of Priceline. If you look across to our Chief Marketing Officer, he was the Chief Marketing Officer of Tremor Video, Load-Me, Cheel Global, Samsung's famous global agency, IAB. He was the global head strategist for Millward Brown. So we have really incredible people.
Definitely.
And to get to the retailers, because that's, a really huge component, right?
Yeah.
So to get to the retailers, we've got Michael Herman, who was the global president of sales of Eli Tahari. And he's also the managing director of DKNY, Donna Karen, and Valentino.
Very nice.
So we're really lucky to have an amazing team around us.
Yes, and that's what people are looking for, is a great team behind a company, because then they're going to have a great future. So what are the core values of the company?
So that's a really interesting question. I think it's easy to tell you what our company does, creating a distributed Amazon, all that kind of stuff. But at the heart of what we do is a core belief that the only person who should own your data is you, the user. You should have total visibility of where your data is, what's being done with it, and complete control and permissioning of how it's being used.
Yes.
And then if anybody's going to be the experiential and financial beneficiary, well, it should be you. It's your data, right? So we use that data and give you the ability to control and share it so that when you log on to a retailer's website, you still store your data, you still keep your data, but your data is shared in a very interesting way to give you the most incredible personalized feeling on every single website and even physical store that you go to, where they understand what's right for you. And if they want to send you an advert, instead of advertising to you on Facebook, onto Google, they advertise to you, to your profile. So, in other words, instead of making other people richer with your data, you're the person who gets the money, right?
Yeah.
And then you can bring that Shoppin token back into the retailer and shop in whichever retailer you want that supports our token.
Wow, I love that, and I love that we're moving away from our data being protected by someone else, because that's not it doesn't work, and we need to have our data. We need to know.
Even we don't own the data. By the way, Shoppin doesn't own the data. We're just here to facilitate the process with incredible artificial intelligence. And also to just give the users their data back.
Yes,
right?
That's amazing. So how is this different compared to Amazon?
So Amazon is a classic centralizer, whereas we are a classic decentralizer. Yes. What does that mean? It means that you got to go to Amazon to one website, right, to do all your shopping. But underneath the hood of that, there's another story outside of the convenience of purchasing with Amazon. You see, if a retailer puts their users onto Amazon, all the users belong to Amazon. You're not buying a pair of Nike shoes. You're buying a pair of Amazon shoes that happen to be made by Nike with a Nike tick. Now, what's the long-term ramifications of that for Nike and for those kind of companies? When Amazon makes a sale with you, they take 30% margin. Now, a retailer is lucky if they can make 30% margin. They also make you change your entire supply chain to suit that. Amazon doesn't have the same financial motivation as the retailer. Amazon makes no margin on Amazon. They make all their money on cloud services and AWS and on Audible. So this is really dangerous. And they're buying Target, they're buying American Apparel. I think Amazon is incredible, and I think Jeff Bezos is wonderful. He's one of the best CEOs we will ever see.
Yeah.
But what's happening under the hood of Amazon is not necessarily good for the world, and we need another option.
Right. We can perfect it.
Right. So the way we look at it is, we're a decentralizer. We don't own the user. We don't sell anything inside the Shoppin.com website. We don't sell anything inside the apps.
Right.
Instead, what we do is we enable all the features that you've come to love at Amazon, like one-click checkout, amazing product recommendations on all the retailers across the world, each connected to you in a mesh network, not to a big database, but to each of you.
Yeah.
If you were to hack Amazon today, all the data of the users would be exposed. With us, you can't. There's no honeypot of data because we build on the blockchain.
Right.
So every user is storing their own data in an effortless and seamless way.
Yes. I love how you're giving power back to people over what they're doing, what they see.
Retailers are people as well, right?
Yeah,
and we're giving them just as much power as the user.
Yes, exactly. So why are you passionate about this?
I'm really passionate about the concept of, first of all, data user rights. Yeah. But I'm also very passionate. I mean, I used to be on the Fashion Council in South Africa for the Cape Town Fashion Council.
Cool.
So I've been involved in fashion before. I've been involved in design, and it breaks my heart. Okay, when I see that one retailer is going bankrupt a month, that's the figure, by the way.
Wow.
I mean, when you see a brand like American Apparel, whatever you want to say about American Apparel, it has a language, it has a brand, and there's a beauty to that. You look at Givenchy, you look at Louis Vuitton, you look at The Gap. These brands deserve to live, but they can't in the current paradigm. And each of them storing little bits of your data, not understanding who you are, that's the core of the issue. Yeah. So if we can create a sense of, number one, real user data rights, and we have what we call, the bill of Shoppin rights, or, the bill of rights for the shopper.
Yes.
If we respect that, and we can also create a paradigm where we've proven and tested, we can increase conversions on retailer websites by 20% and reduce their return rate and make their marketing more efficient. It's a great world I would like to live in.
Yes, it helps everybody, in the long run. And are you doing an ICO, and what phase are you currently in?
So we're doing what's called a token generation event, which is a kind of, I guess, the common word which is being used right now.
Right.
It's a $50 million token generation event.
Nice.
And we break it up into 3 pieces. We're currently live with our private pre-sale. The minimum buy-in is 20 Ethereum.
Okay.
And about $20,000. So if you're participating with less than $500,000, we're going to give you a 40% bonus on your tokens.
Wow.
And we're going to give you a 66% bonus on your tokens if you participate above $500,000.
Okay.
Once the $10 million is totally filled, and by the way, till today we breezed through the 5, and after today the interest has been so huge that it looks like we're completely oversubscribed.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
It's,
we'll see the Ether and the Bitcoin flow into our wallets, and then we'll celebrate afterwards.
Be happy.
Yeah. So, and then we go into the public pre-sale. And in the public pre-sale, there's no minimums, and there's a 20% bonus. Every 10 million that we get, we're going to reduce the bonus by 2.5%.
Okay.
And then we get to the token sale if there's anything left, and that should happen on the 15th of March.
Okay.
But right now, we are live with the private pre-sale.
Okay, and is there a website where people can go to
Absolutely.
get it?
You can either go to www.shopin.com, SHOPIN.com.
Okay.
Because it's basically giving you a profile so you can shop in all the places you love.
Yes.
That's why it's called that.
Yeah.
So you can go there. There's a little orange bar at the top. Press it, and you'll go to tokenpresale.shopin.com.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you for interviewing with me today.
And thank you so much for your time.
Course,
I appreciate the opportunity.
No problem.
Cheers.